have spoken also about a couple of varietals that probably are not very well known by the Italian and European coffee consumers. Of course, everybody knows about Geisha, SL28, and so on, but Masellesa and the others are instead probably less famous.
Yes, the important thing for me and for us at Aquiares is to really research because coffee genetic diversity is very small. If you look at the genetic diversity that we have in farms all around the world is tiny compared to other crops like potatoes or wheat or other crops. So we need to expand the genetic diversity in order to be able to mitigate all the effects of climate change. So in Aquiares, we started feeling a big pressure from the rust. So the rust, this fungus that affects coffee, that really started affecting us in 2013, was really damaging, especially because we relied almost 100%, but 90% on Caturra variety. So Caturra variety, which is a mutation of Bourbon, is excellent, and it had been really good at Costa Rica in producing coffee, really high quality and everything. But with rust, it is very much affected. So we started a process in 2013 where we planted a varietal garden, and we had 2,000 plants of different varieties. So Sarchimor, Obata, Masellesa. We had hybrids, different hybrids like Centroamericano, Esperanza. These are all different materials that all have one thing in common, is that they can resist the rust fungus. So this for us was really important as a process where we researched their production and how they performed in our area. And some of the more successful ones were Obata, which was developed in Brazil, and also Masellesa, which was developed in Nicaragua. And both of them have the same parents, which is Villa Sarchi, which is original from Costa Rica, crossed with the hybrid of Timor. And with this, it's a Sarchimor, and it creates these two lines of Masellesa and Obata. So they have become successful varieties that are very productive and also have a really nice taste.
Okay. By the way, we know, and probably you can confirm, that these strategies that don't start immediately. Okay, it takes time to be deployed, this kind of strategy. So probably you are thinking a very long term.
Always. It's really interesting because sometimes clients say like, "Oh, when is the geisha gonna be ready?" Or "How much do you have?" And I say, "I have total production was 20 kilos," and they're like, "What? Only 20?" And I'm like, "Yes, because we planted 500 plants. We need to test it to see if it's good, and then we'll plant a hectare, So it takes time.